From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
You know, no matter where you are, you can always follow Weather NorCal, because everything I have to offer on Weather NorCal can be right there, accessed right from your phone. And the easiest way to do that is from the free Weather NorCal app. Just go to your app store in your iPhone or Google Play Store on your Android, search for Weather NorCal. Download the app for free and you're good to go. You can watch the latest video forecast. You can check out your neighborhood forecast, the 6 exclusive neighborhoods that we offer here at Weather NorCal. Got special programming, Animal Family, Wonderful World of Animals, for example, Turtle Bay. We got the Ag Report as well. You can watch all of those from the app. It's very simple and very easy to do. Check out the latest on the fires too. Everything. You can share a picture too. Share your pictures. All right, so let's get to the weather headlines. Downward trend with these temperatures will continue through tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow is the peak of the cooling trend. Temperatures, though, are going back up and then back down and then back up again. So we have a little bit of a mini roller coaster ride, if you will. High fire danger for Modoc County in the eastern mountains. A closer look at that in a second here. And the heat wave, we got another heat wave next week, and it could be a pretty big one at that. Let's take a look at your neighborhood forecast here for today. Temperature is not reaching the triple digits in the valley, so again, that downward trend mainly in the 80s for the higher elevations. Red flag warning for Modoc County through this evening, tonight about 8 o'clock. Also through this evening for eastern Lassen County, mainly for the gusty winds we expect, and not to mention the low humidity. Looking at the winds here, this is the areas in orange where we do expect some of the strongest winds. This is where we're going to have the highest fire danger. This is why there is that red flag warning for eastern Lassen County, but also includes all of Modoc County for today. So the winds, yeah, they're picking up. You see how we're seeing, especially that's where we're seeing that's where you saw the oranges on the map just that we looked at here. That's where the strongest winds will be, but still some gusty winds just to the west of that. Look at the valley. On the west side of the valley, we may see some strong winds coming off the mountains there, coming in from the northwest, making for some gusty conditions later on this afternoon and evening. But by tomorrow, yes, a little breezy at times, nothing unusual, just nothing terrible as far as those overall winds are concerned, but looks pretty gusty along the coast here with those north winds here, even going into your Friday. So, moderate to high fire danger in the valley today, moderate to even close to high fire danger in Modoc County and Lassen County as well. But the good news is we're seeing a downward trend with that fire weather risk. Yes, we do see the elevated fire danger in western Tehama County, but for the most part, not as bad elsewhere. And we're looking at that lower fire danger off to the east. We go into Friday, same situation, just looking at mainly moderate fire danger in the valley and low fire danger for the higher elevations. So let's take a look at your satellite image here. This is the area of low pressure right here, cooler air. It's just moving eastward. Now as it does that, it's going to keep our temperatures at bay and preventing us from warming up a whole lot. We do have some cloud cover coming in right about here. You can see some of these clouds. Those may impact us here later on this evening and tonight, but for the most part in the form of some high mid-level clouds. So there's that cooler air, the peak of the cooling trend for tomorrow. That moves out, and look what happens. We've got high pressure and heat to our south and west, and high pressure and heat to our south and east. They both want to come on into Northern California, but we still have these storm systems that are to our north, like this one here and this one here, that are going to at least try to prevent that from happening. Now, they're not going to prevent it entirely. It's still going to get hot, but at least storm systems like this are keeping our temperatures at bay. And that's why our temperatures, for the most part, will average around upper 90s to about 100 degrees in the valley. But I have been hinting at late last week and earlier this week the potential for a heat wave as we go into the middle of next week. The forecast model's backed off from that the last few days, but now we're seeing signs of that coming back again. And in fact, this ridge of high pressure here is one I've got my eyes on, because as we go into Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, look what happens. It begins to build in. And for your 4th of July, that's July 4th. Can you believe July 4th is, what, about a week away? There it is. Look at this ridge of high pressure. Now, the thing is, we've seen stronger ridges than this. We've seen them kind of go way up like this, which would be even hotter temperatures. But this could potentially support us at least flirting with 110 degrees as we go into Wednesday, Thursday. This is not guaranteed. This is not set in stone. We're going to watch this change and morph over time, but I am still seeing signs of that heat wave going into next week. Because look what's happening. See this here? It's not riding to the north, but it's actually digging to the south, and that's allowing this to really amplify and get bigger and give us the heat wave I was talking about here. All right, so here's what we have in store for us today. Temperatures staying below 100 degrees. We'll call mid-90s on average for the valley, 80s for most of the higher elevations, and in the upper 50s to low 60s along the coast. Looking at your 7-day outlook, starting off with the valley, those temperatures going down, back up, back down again, then back up. So it's that mini roller coaster that I was talking about, but it looks like we see a bigger increase by Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. Same situation elsewhere with the exception of the coast, kind of leveling out in the low 60s for the next 7 days. And we take a look at your 7-day outlook for Mount Shasta, Alturas, and Susanville. Temperatures also on that mini roller coaster ride getting even warmer by next Tuesday.
Let nothing stand between you and the tree stand with this great offer on the fast, durable Kubota Sidekick. Featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour, outstanding acceleration and handling with cargo, and a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Get the Sidekick now for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months or save $1,000.
Tractors, trailers, rentals.
You do it all, we do it local.